Saturday night, the Red Cross opened a shelter at the Poudre Middle School gymnasium. It was very active with a lot of people coming in, trying to get answers to what's going on with the fire, progress of the fire.
It was good to see some of our families. Some had just been chased away from their homes with fires licking around three sides of them.
As the fire expanded and grew in size, the Red Cross then opened a shelter down at the ranch.
We were no longer the evacuation site at that point, but all of our families were still in need. So Patrick Kine and Roxanne Hall and I and Cheryl Duke, we spent a lot of time out at the ranch that first week, just checking in with families and seeing what their needs were.
In addition to our facilities staff opening and operating a shelter at Poudre Middle School, PSD staff stepped in after the fire broke out to help in a variety of ways. Our mental health services team was out at Poudre and the ranch to help students and their families and staff members who were evacuated or potentially lost their homes. Staff at our central office who got together, gathered donations for gift cards and grocery cards and gas cards and things of that nature, and went to the schools and helped hand those out. And lastly, PSD came together and decided to appoint a Hyde Park community liaison. We knew that when the fire began to escalate that the one constant in many of our students' families' lives was the school. And so our three principals up in the northern area, Poudre Elementary School, Poudre Middle School, and our mountain schools, they worked tirelessly over those first few days to help their students and staff to regain that sense of normalcy.
Together to figure out how we could help our communities try to take their minds off the fire for a little bit. So Friday, June 15th, we had a little Hyde Park Fire community picnic here at Poudre Middle School, and dozens of restaurants and many of our staff members volunteered time to make that a wonderful evening for our families. To see the faces on the kids, to see the parents hugging, sharing their stories was just a very powerful experience for us, and we're so glad that we were able to do that for our families.